excited to be here with. All right. Let's go ahead and find a comfortable seat or bed or whatever makes you feel good. So we're going to focus on today, actually. Doing whatever makes us feel good. Go ahead and start to reconnect with your breath. Noticing the air flowing in and out. And noticing how your body feels when you start to come into your breath. Do you feel chills? Or do you notice anything in your body that lets you know you're connecting with spirit? Sometimes it helps to have a little ritual or routine that you do before you get into your meditation that lets your body know and spirit know that you're ready to receive answers, guidance, support, love. Maybe it's the altar that you sit in front of, or lighting some sage or palo, whatever it is for you. Just kind of a trigger for your body to know that it's time to just settle in, connect, slow down. Start to deepen your breath, filling up your whole belly and letting it all go slowly. Start to feel yourself grounding your energy down to Mother Earth, feeling those strong roots coming from your body, anchoring yourself to the earth, feeling that vibration of the core of the earth, feeling that sturdiness, support, now allowing yourself to connect above, feeling connected to everyone on this meditation, feeling connected to your guides, angels, feeling gratitude for all that we have in this life to support us on our journey. Life is not meant to feel hard. Life is meant to flow through the ups and downs, accepting that challenges are inevitable for growth, accepting that that growth is worth the feeling on the other end. So, how can we find a way to surrender to the process, before we come out on the other side. It's easy to look back and say, I know I went through this for a reason. I'm so glad that this happened now that I see where it brought me. But what if you have that same certainty, that same surrender while you're going through it? Trusting that even if things seem hard, we continue to trust that Spirit has our back. How can we find ways to lean into our highest selves, our feminine energy, allowing ourselves to be supported when things aren't going right, in our opinion? And instead of trying to fix things or work harder or do more or figure out why this is happening, what I did to manifest this, what if you just pause and go inward? What if you just pause and see all that is around you to be grateful for? What if you just pause and say, I deserve to feel good. I deserve to feel loved. I deserve to feel supported. I deserve to be taken care of. And what if you honored your body and rested, took time for yourself? Our response is typically to fix, to do. What if we conditioned ourselves to know that when we're not feeling our best, that leaning harder into loving ourselves is the answer? What if we just made a list of all of the things that bring us joy and picked something from the list? Our vibration is the most important thing. Our vibration is the only thing that we are in control of. Our vibration determines what our future looks like. Our vibration radiates to everyone around us. Knowing this, we don't beat ourselves up. We don't live in fear because it's too hard to be happy. We should feel empowered to know that we have this choice, that we have the choice to feel good in any moment, that we have the choice to have a positive influence on the energy in the room, that we have a choice to positively impact our future manifestations. And the answer to raising your vibration, no matter what circumstance you are in, is to focus on gratitude and love for yourself. Gratitude for everything around you, everything that you have. Gratitude for the hard circumstance because you already know there will be massive growth on the other side. And you don't have to know what that looks like yet to trust it. Gratitude in that certainty. Feel those feelings in your body of gratitude and love. We are so familiar what it feels like to feel anxious and fearful. Let's get really familiar with the feelings of gratitude and love. Start to come back into your breath. Starting to breathe in those feelings of love and gratitude. And exhaling love and gratitude to the world as well. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe just feeling into your body with love. And open your eyes when you're ready.
Oh, damn you, Jesse. I'm crying again. That was so, it's like the flow of this week has just been so amazing. Because it's that surrendering that is so hard for us to do. Like we're used to the anxiety, we're used to that stuff, right? And I think that was the biggest thing that I learned was not only, in this healing, surrendering for myself, but this, what I experienced with my aunt was surrendering and honoring other people's journey. And I think the biggest thing, guys, like Jesse was saying, is about choosing your happiness, that no one, literally no one can do it for you. And it's just that choice that we have to make. And it's hard because the whole point I was making about exercising, which I did last week, whoever was on, was that choice to make that choice to exercise. It's not, you'd rather go in bed, you'd rather lay down. There's so many things, but it's that choice. And it's the same thing with choosing to be happy. It's so much easier to choose anger, so much easier to choose sadness, so much easier to feel sorry for ourselves. That hard, oh God, it's like forcing, you have to force that happiness until it becomes comfortable, until that happiness, that gratitude, and the love, that becomes what your body, it's like those breaths, like she was saying, like that's what you start to feel more comfortable there. You do. It's crazy, but you start to feel more comfortable in the gratitude and love than you do in the anger and sadness. The anger and sadness start to become uncomfortable. You're like, why? I can't sit here. This is not my vibration. This isn't where I sit anymore. And it's like, yeah, that just brought me to tears again because that was awesome.
And sometimes the choice is to exercise or whatever it is, because you can't always just like, you know what, I'm just going to be happy. Like, it doesn't really work that way. So you have to, do the things that you don't want to do. Be miserable through your workout if you have to, because you're going to feel better afterwards. Like sit in that
Yeah,
meditation, even if you're cranky and don't want to. You know how many times I'm like, I'm not even gonna be able to get into this. I don't even want to do it. Like, whatever. Like, do it anyways. Because even if you sit quietly and you can never slow your thoughts down, I promise you, sitting 5 minutes with spirit is going to be a whole lot better than not. Like, that's just it.
period.
Yeah,
Doing those things
definitely.
that we just don't feel like doing.
Yeah, it's consistency as well. It's like
Yeah.
if you consistently do it, then your mind and your body get used to it. And even if you have days where you can't get into the meditation and, like you said, your mind wanders or you just can't relax or even sit still, that's okay. Just sit there and listen. And it's really funny because we always want to know what is our future, like what's going to happen and where are we going to go? I remember when I had a reading one time and my angels wouldn't tell her where I was going, but they knew that it was good. And our automatic reaction is like, yeah, but I want to know. I want to know, like, what am I going to be doing? And it's just like, just trust, just be patient, just trust your life is going to be the way it's supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Yeah. So thank
Yeah,
you.
that
Thank you.
trust part too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
said, the surrendering, it's hard, but when you do it, like it's such a beautiful
Yeah.
thing. That's why I said these tears have been so different because it's just been a lot of shedding, I think, for me too. Um, and understanding. I think it's like the
Yeah.
aha moments that I'm having where it was like, and it's great, like, when people die and you're like, I wish I coulda, shoulda, woulda, like I don't ever have that anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because even if my mind would have gone there with someone else, like I'm not even talking about my aunt particular, like, if I lost somebody else, I'd be like, oh man, I coulda, should.
Yeah.
No, I understand that that's their journey. I understand that whatever played out, so it's that whole surrender too to everything that the universe gives you. Like Jesse said,
Yeah.
instead of saying like, why is this happening to me, what did I do to deserve this, right? Because that's
Yeah.
the first thing we do. I literally bent down to vacuum and I forget what thought I had, but one of my display hooks poked me in my forehead. And I looked up and I was like, you know what? You guys are assholes. I'm having a really bad fucking day. Did I really deserve that? And then I'm thinking, like, wow, look at me blaming them for me bending down. I'm like, okay, I was,
Yeah.
I'm just being emotional right now. I know you didn't do that. I was like, I have to stop doing that. You know what I mean? But it's like, why? But it's like, I'm an idiot. I just bent down and hit my head. That's all.
Good morning, my darling friends. Well,
I'm pulling up my yoga because speaking of things that I need to just do, whether I feel like it or not,
I was like,
is
oh, who's
yoga.
that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but thank you, Jesse. I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna share this one too. I think these are some good ones to share this week. I think I'm just gonna share all the ones from this week, and yeah, they just need to be shared in echoes. So thank you guys. Oh, Katie. I love that Katie's been on her. Katie's been consistent. Katie came on and she hasn't left. So I love it. So love you, Katie. We will see you all later. Have a great hump day. We'll see you tomorrow. Mañana.